Hello, beautiful world, and welcome to the Fashion and Beauty Show. My name is Anne Mina, and I'll be your host. So, the last couple of months, I had the chance to change my hairstyle from the afro that we started with, and then I had crochet faux lock braids or extensions, and then I had braids, box braids with a bit of curl at the end. And now I'm back to my natural hair in twist form. I realized through these different stages of my hair journey that though I would wear the same types of outfits, the way I showed up or the way I'd feel would change based on my hair. And I realized it got me thinking more about the role hair plays in fashion, the role hair plays in how we put together an outfit and if it makes sense. So with that, I decided to go back to the Bella 360 shoot that we had and talk more about wigs. And because with wigs, it's the widest variety of change you can have with your hair. You can go from short orange bob or redhead bob to curly afro hair. So there are lots of variations, and I believe that depending on the hair that you're wearing, you show up differently. And even if you had the same person and the same outfit, you would show up differently if you had different hair. So we want to go back and take a look at what we said in terms of the personalities that these wigs had. And while we're speaking on that on video, I'd challenge you, and I'm actually going to do this myself, to look through these wigs and think of, if I was wearing this wig, how would I bring my personality into it? Rather than this wig has this personality, this is Anne, how does she make this wig her own? And this is you, how do you make the wig your own? Let's take a look. Hello, beautiful world, and welcome back to the Fashion and Beauty Show. So, fashion is something we talk about a lot here, and I believe fashion is a form of expression. The way that you dress is an extension of your personality, and now with wigs and other things in the fashion and beauty industry, we can change how we look. And I think wigs is one way to, transform yourself and make yourself into a different, persona. So that's actually what we're going to do. We will take a few wigs here that M has in Bella 360, and we'll give them a personality. When I look at this wig, what do I think of? And M is going to do the same with me, and it will be fun. So, and you can do the same at your home and tell us if you have these wigs where you are at. So, this one's our first one. Nice long hair. M, I'm gonna let you go first. Who is she to you with the wig?
So, first of all, I love this brand. This is a lace frontal wig, one of the melted hairlines from Outre, Outre in the US. And the great thing about this wig is it can actually take heat up to 400 to 450 Fahrenheit. So when I see this, I think she's classy. She's not bossy. I think she's a calm person. I think she's probably going on a date or has an interview. At the same time, also, she's not somebody to be messed with because, she presents herself professionally.
Yes. I'm going to jump off that. I think she's a woman who has her nails done. She thinks about her outfits before she gets out of work or out of the house in the morning. I think, like you said, she's a professional, maybe an assistant or climbing up the corporate ladder. And you're very right. She's classy. Even the advertising here, she's a classy woman. She knows what she wants. She knows her boundaries, and no one's going to mess with that or cross it. So love this wig, actually. I don't know if I could pull it off. Maybe we'll see.
I think you can.
You think I can? I'm classy enough for it? Awesome. Okay. I'll go first for this one. This one I think I'd actually wear. What I see with her, she, again, similar style. She probably a bit older, more in her mature stages, and she has mastered the hair flip. She knows what she's doing when she's giving attitude and sass. So I like that about her. I think that she is
serious, like reserved, but with a fun side that comes out when it's like a girls' night out. So that's my persona. How about you?
Okay, so Swiss lace front wig, not as long as the first one, quite, not very short, goes all the way to the shoulder. The clients who typically ask for this type of wig, you are right, they're actually, folks who are mature.
Yeah.
So sadly, not your teens. Folks in their 30s and 40s, and of course, goes into their 50s. These are folks who have mastered their career. These are folks who know what they want. At the same time, they are so busy they don't have time to straighten the long hair, okay? Mm-hmm. They just want something in and out. They want to look classy. Mm-hmm. They want to change wigs as often as they want. But at the same time also, they want to be taken seriously. So, yeah, I like this. I wish I could wear this myself. But
I like what you said about that, and we'll touch on it a bit more. But this is for the woman with no time, wants convenience, but still has to uphold her standards in how she looks. So, all right, next one.
Braided wigs became popular about 3-4 years ago. It used to be the trend then. It's still a trend right now, but not as popular or not as trendy as it was. Your braided wigs are for people who don't have 6 hours or 10 hours to spend behind a chair getting their hairs braided. Okay, this is something easy. These are tiny, so they're actually your micro braids, so very, very small, or some people call it your $1 million braids, as the case may be. So very tiny, takes a very, very long time to achieve. If this were in Africa, you have about 4 or 5 people working on your hair at the same time. Yes. That way, the time can be reduced from 10 to about 3 to 4 hours. So in terms of personality, again, somebody who is busy, who loves her braids, but again, doesn't have time, wants to show that, she still knows the trend. So, trendy and then fashionable. Again, somebody who is mature, just like the other one, this is kind of shoulder length, just a little bit, below that, but busy, doesn't have time for more, just gets on her day. I like this a lot, and we've sold a lot over the past few weeks, actually.
Okay. It's interesting. For me, fun fact, actually, I actually had a weave put in that looked like this, and I was I was in my teen years. I liked braids at that time, but I actually, in university, like I imagine a university student, someone who's a bit, playful. I think with braids, it shows kind of funness. So she has a personality, and she's kind of bubbly and hopeful for the world, I guess. Maybe, though, I can see what you mean about the maturity because of the length of the hair. Maybe the younger generation like the long hair, the exactly. Mid-back type of thing. But
so a university student would actually buy something way longer than this. At the same time, also, they will probably just prefer box braids.
Interesting. What do you think? I know because I'm around that age, and I wore this when maybe I was just a weird kid, but I wore this when I was like in my teens, and I liked it. I liked the small braids, so let us know what you think. Okay, next one. Well, we almost look alike, don't we? I like this hair. I think she's fun. She's funky. She's somebody who would be spontaneous and I don't know, decides to go on a road trip on a Wednesday or something. I don't know. That's the kind of, but also, that's actually not true. There's a maturity to her as well. The hair has, it's still classy enough. The reason why I say fun and funky is because of the ombre. But maybe if it was a green or a pink, then she would fit my personality, the personality I'm describing more. But yeah, I also think she's someone who doesn't want to fuss too much about her hair. So that's why she puts on this wig.
So this to me, it represents somebody who wants to be taken seriously.
Really?
So yeah, so it could be somebody young but wants to be taken seriously. Huh. Again, it's short because you just want something, for folks who are concerned about wearing something long during the summer, are typically preferred by older generation. However, Yes,
Interesting.
however, the younger folks have come here saying they want something short. Again,
Okay.
a lot of people who have really been in the natural hair journey, they are used to, again, growing their hair, so having short hair for a very long time, which of course gradually grows. So those folks come in here and this is exactly what they're looking for, because that whole idea of caring about long hair, trying to tie it into a ponytail or combing it, they don't have time for that. Okay, they want something short, nice, easy looking. Just wear it and then you're off to go. So
Really? It seems like the central theme with wigs is wear it and you're off to go. So the convenience of wigs is definitely not missed in the world.
So now I think it's good for folks to see the back of this. Okay, so you have your, almost like your two ponytails at the back here. Really, really nice. So this is your young girl. Okay, so somebody young. I wouldn't say this in an older person. And when I say older, like anybody, from 40 down, no.
Yeah.
This is your young, teen or somebody in their 20s or early 30s. They love this look because it shows like I don't care, Okay, it's a nice hair. It's lace front, so it's one of those high-end wigs too. So easy going. You don't have to care for it a lot. You don't have to also loosen the ponytails. Just leave it as it is and go. So trendy and young.
Trendy and young. I agree with that, trendy and young. When I first saw this, I thought of a girl, like you said, in her late teens or early 20s, around there, and she was rollerblading. My mind's weird, maybe, but she had a helmet on, she was rollerblading, and she was just like enjoying summer life. And so fun, trendy, I think, is a good way. What I also really like and appreciate about the wig is it looks quite natural. Like if someone who's maybe lettuce-skinned or has long enough hair like this, it looks like it's growing right from their head. So I like the way it looks natural, and of course still has the curls in it. All right. That's our final one. I thought that was fun. You have quite a few wigs, so stay tuned for part 2, maybe. Okay, thank you.
So, what did you think? I know watching that fun little game exercise was very reflective for me, and I realized a few things. Wigs have so much versatility, and yet with wigs and even in my other forms of hairstyles, they're what I use to tie the pieces together, right? It's the missing piece of a puzzle, and once the outfit is complete, the hair is the finishing touch. But I've never quite decided on a hairstyle first, a wig in this instant first, and then matched an outfit to the wig. From rewatching this, I've decided to take that on as a challenge, to find a wig, and I encourage you to do the same, something that's a little bit out of your day-to-day. Find a wig or a form of hairstyle that is new to you, and then orchestrate an outfit to fit the wig according to your personality and style, versus the other way around. And I'm looking forward to see what you come up with. And as always, also, we have our question prompts. Both the question prompts and my challenge will be posted on Instagram for us to continue the conversation. And until then, I want to say thank you for supporting the show. And my name is Ann Mina, the host of the F&B Show on Diversity TV. And we'll see you again next month.